This is the 7th step in our van build series, bed frame.
So we're working on completing the bed frame. This is going to be a short queen, which is a standard RV size, so you can get sheets off Amazon or whatever, instead of having to make like custom made sheets, which is a real pain, as we learned with our sailboat. So off camera, I installed a 2x4 here, a 2x4 here, screwed in to the boards that you saw me install earlier, which are attached to the van framework, here, and in there in the back. So the next step I'm going to be working on is measuring for the plywood that's going to sit on top. It's going to make the actual surface that the mattress is going to sit on, and then measuring for a piece on the bottom. And we're going to put a piece on the bottom, so that's going to allow us to have some storage between the two surfaces. So this top piece will tip up to allow extra room for storing short things like jumper cables and like some tools, because this is an old van, and then probably some plates, things like that. So I've cut a few extra boards here that are going to enclose the storage compartments. So the lids, the actual surface that the mattress is going to sit on, has something to support them. So this is the lift up section of the bed here, can only be 4 feet wide. So only the center 4 feet of the bed frame is going to have that lift up portion. The reason for that is if I ran it all the way to the edge, as it lifted up, it would hit the walls because the walls curve in here. So because a piece of plywood is 4 feet wide, and that's an easy width to do, I'm marking out 2 feet from the center line. I clamp this board down here as the center line and marking 2 feet over. And that's where I'm going to stick these stringers in. And these are going to support the edge of that plywood where the lift up panel is going to be. And then these panels over here are just going to be fixed, screwed down. So we're going to do a middle piece here that's screwed down and solid, because that will give us a place to attach the hinge that allows the rear compartment to open and the front compartment to open.
Halfway on the
Halfway, so it's going to leave a little lip for the next board to sit on. Provide a little bit of support. Marking this board right here for where I can put screws into the lower piece.
Oh, just so that you know that.
So I know, so I'm not running it into air. So I know this is pretty much solid right there. So I can just gonna mark that off. Then all this is okay. So this is the edge that I marked earlier. So the rest of the screws to hold the board down to the frame have to go within this 1-inch section here.
And why are you gluing?
To prevent any movement, which would be squeaks and rattles when we're driving down the road. Next up is to put in the bottom surface of the little cubby areas we're going to have here and here. I made this 48 inches wide, so we'll have just one sheet going straight up the middle. The two of the ends, or the edges, are going to be open, so you can reach down and get to the batteries that are going to sit here, the inverter that's going to sit there, And these are going to be open, so in case you have something that's a little taller, you can kind of flex it up inside. So this is the piece that goes on the bottom.
And how are you going to attach it?
Two things. I can use some brad nails just to hold it up quickly. And then I'm going to run some screws into the bottom of the 2x4 frame. So I got these two center support ribs that you can see from the top. I'm going to use a straight edge to draw a line, and that's where I'm going to put my nails in.
See if it fits. How close are you?
It's like not quite a quarter inch. Precision. I have the piece rough cut. I cut it as a square. And obviously it doesn't fit because this piece tapers back in. So I'm gonna line it up to the square edges here and then scribe it.
Will your finger fit through 1.25 inches?
My sausage fingers.